yeah, I'm just like, yeah, take your ass home, bruh. I'm sorry. Back up off me. Good morning. Asian Mac, I'm back. Happy Monday. Today is Monday. Happy Monday, happy Wednesday as well, because obviously this is gonna go live on Wednesday. And just happy day. Let me get this. This is my grandmother, by the way. It's my boo. Just get her out the way for a second. What was I just saying? Oh, just happy day, whatever day it happens to be as you are watching this. I am actually, I think you can see it right there. I'm at the gym. I just pulled up at the gym, and I said, you know what, let me stop by and chit chat a little bit. I'm having my pre-workout in my beautiful Yeti, my It Was Written Yeti this morning. I couldn't find, I guess all of my shaker bottles were dirty. There's actually one right here. So that says a lot about myself. So anyway, yeah, I said let me come by and just like chat it up real quick while I'm having my pre-workout, while this kicks in, because I know obviously there wasn't an episode last week, and it's been hard to find time to get I feel like my creative flow is kind of off because things are just so rushed when it comes to It Was Written a project these days. So I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about that, but I definitely wanted to stop by this morning because I'm a lot more refreshed this morning than I was. I had a really long weekend, you guys. I had a really long weekend, an amazing weekend with friends. That was Saturday. A girlfriend of mine had a brunch, kind of like the, end of the summer, end of the season brunch. It's the end of September, so I guess summer done been over. Or is summer over? I don't know. Is it fall yet? I'm actually very much so ready for the fall. Fall is my favorite season. But just kind of like the end of the season brunch. Anyway, so the brunch started at 1, and I didn't get home till the next morning. But I don't know what time I left the house. It was late, but it was a good time. And I spent the entire day, Sunday, recharging from Saturday. So yeah, one thing that I have been doing, and I've spoken about this in at least one previous episode, about do it now, feel it now, like whatever it is that you have been wanting to do, or that you're in expectation for, do whatever you can. Just kind of like be present and be in the moment and do things now. You don't have to wait until you are, and this is just that was just like a lesson for myself, because I've been that way for a very long time, where I felt like I've always had to be 100% in order to start doing certain things. And it's just like, whatever you can do in this very moment, do it now. So I found time to be more social, I think, as of late. I found time to like spend more time with friends, and it's so crazy because it's something that like I knew that like I needed to put more emphasis on. But again, I always felt like, for me, it was always work. I felt like I couldn't do anything. I couldn't enjoy myself. I couldn't have any fun because I was just too busy, like trying to get like certain things done, trying to like get back on my feet. And I neglected spending time with friends and stuff like that. And then at the end of the day, I I spent all that time working and I still didn't even get what I was, you know what I mean, working for. And then I also didn't spend any time with friends, which I could have been doing in the meantime. So yeah, so obviously it's like not an everyday thing, obviously. But the last couple of Saturdays, I've been very intentional, and I think I mentioned that before, about spending time with friends. So I actually kind of like pat myself on the back for that, because balance is key. Balance is key. So throughout the week, I'm doing whatever I'm doing. I'm ripping, I'm running, I'm doing X, Y, and Z. And then I try to, get a little social on a good Saturday. So yeah, that was a great time. I'm nicely recharged. I'm nicely hydrated now. And yeah, so on my way to the gym, I said, let me stop by and like chit chat for a second, because I have had a lot on my mind, and I haven't been writing lately. Yeah, just because I've been, like I said, I've been doing everything else, like even like journaling has kind of like fallen to the wayside a little bit, which is unfortunate, but I'll get back to it. But I just wanted to chat about what I've been feeling as of late. And I wasn't sure, I'm still not sure if I'm gonna like share all of this on my channel, but man, as of late, I've been really affected by like certain things that has happened in my childhood. And it's so crazy, because I'm like, I never thought that I was not this person, but I don't, how you hear about, people have like, daddy issues, or like childhood, things that stem from their childhood, and like it affects them as an adult. It never occurred to me that that could be me. And I'm just now realizing I don't have daddy issues, but I'm just now realizing that a lot of things from my childhood affects me a lot as an adult. Broken, or brokenness, that's what I'm trying to say, that I never thought of myself as a person who was broken in any way. And I think that that is what I'm realizing now as an adult, that there are just wounds from like childhood that haven't been healed. I got all the way home when I realized exactly what I was trying to, that's the story of my life, by the way. I say things, and then a day later, I'm like, I should have said that, or this is what I meant to say. But anyway, back to the episode. I just wanted to clarify that, yeah, I never realized that I had like, I guess, I know obviously that I'm not 100%. I know that I'm not a person that has arrived. And even when we talk about like, pouring from an empty cup, and just not being full, or understanding that you're not whole, it's like I know that and I can say that, but for some reason saying that I am broken, that's a little bit different. That feels like, what is wrong? What's wrong with you? So yeah, to clarify that, and that is kind of what I am dealing with now. So back to the episode. I think just because of like the way that I grew up and the things that I experienced, I didn't really realize that certain things should have been different, or certain things weren't right, until like I was like literally in recent years. I'm in my 30s, you know what I mean? And it didn't connect to me until like just now. And as of late, oh my God, I would say like as of the last couple of weeks, that's when I've been kind of like expressing it more to like friends, and like I've been getting a little bit of advice. But this has been going on for months, and I haven't figured out how to express it, so that has been really, really bothered me. It's overwhelming. I haven't even had an opportunity to write about it, I don't think, but yeah, so I'm like, let me just release some of it now. I'll just share it here. And this will be my release, which is great because I get to kill two birds with one stone, because I also didn't have an episode for this week. I'll talk to you guys about that in a second. So yeah, I talked about this with some of my friends, and it was suggested that, to whom I need to speak to, that maybe I should write that person a letter to start, since I'm naturally a writer, as opposed to coming out and just having the conversation, because I literally don't even know where to begin. I don't even know how to even, I don't know. But I struggled with, should I even have the conversation? And a lot of the advice that I was given was, this is a necessary conversation. One person was asking me, do I think it's worth it? Like, well, you are grown, and what do you think that you will gain from like having this conversation? And it's not really about gaining anything, because I don't think that, I'm not trying to like get anything. I'm more so just trying to have an understanding. You know what I mean? I'm trying to have an understanding, and I also want my relationship with this person to get stronger, so we can move forward. And I just feel like I can't really move forward and grow the way that I want to, because there's certain things that have never been addressed, that have never been talked about, and honestly, there is like some slight resentment, and that kills me. That kills me. So I definitely think that it's a necessary conversation, and whew, it's gonna be, I don't even know, but I'm gonna start with writing the letter and see how that goes, and then see how that goes, and however that goes, then I'll see about like, sharing a little bit of the story with you guys. So that's one thing that's going on. That's one thing that has been like extremely overwhelming for me. The other thing, in reference to It Was Written a Project, man, so my birthday is next month, and so right now, actually, see, I've been slacking a little bit when I don't even have like a margin for slack, you know what I mean? Because I have a trip coming up. I am going to Hawaii for my birthday to visit my best friend. She lives in Hawaii. So work is like extra and overtime at this point, because obviously I have the things that I need to do. Why is the police? Okay. Why are you there? Like, go away. Obviously I have to take care of the things that I have to take care of, generally speaking, but I also have to fund this trip. So, yeah, I'm just like, yeah, take your ass home, bro. I'm sorry. Back up off me. So I have to take care of the things that I have to take care of, generally speaking, and then I also have to fund this trip. So doing anything extra is a lot. Doing anything extra is a lot for me right now. So I was almost like, I probably need to take a month off of It Was Written a Project. And then I was like, yo, that's really extreme. So I'm trying to figure out how I can get episodes out to you without it being super time consuming as it usually is for me. So I thought that maybe like my little chit chats in the car would be a perfect way to balance and compromise that. But I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know soon enough. And I'm definitely going to give you guys footage from Hawaii when I goes. And actually, in reference to what I was just talking about, you know, the childhood issues, whom I need to talk to, I might actually do an episode with my best friend while I'm down there, because she is actually going through a similar thing. And it's crazy because like we both kind of like brought this up at the same time, and I'm like, brat. Yeah, so maybe I'll have I'll do an episode with her about that. And like I said, depending on how my conversation goes, maybe I can share a little bit of that story here on It Was Written Project. So we'll see. You guys stay tuned. I just wanted to come to you, like I said, super quick, just to bring you guys a little bit of something, just to say hey, just to chit chat. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my pre-workout. I woke up this morning, literally just this morning, I decided that I needed to fast. So I think that I'm gonna start doing like an intermittent fast maybe this week. So like have my meals from 12 to 8 and then, you know, fast for 16 hours, because number one, I'm, like I said, going to Hawaii, and you know, who has time to be looking off the chain in Hawaii? Not me. So, and I can typically kind of like get back in shape relatively quickly, like if I do the proper things. And you know, lately I just haven't been doing the proper things. I've just been, you know, I've been on the run, and I've been eating on the run, and I've just been eating whatever I want to eat. So I've been eating a lot of pizza. But what helps is I always find time to train. So it's not as off the chain as it could be if I wasn't training while I was, you know, eating all of this crazy stuff. So I just need to buckle down on my nutrition. Yeah, because I've been doing a lot of crazy things, a whole lot of crazy things. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this workout in. I'll talk to you guys soon, and once again, I'll let you guys know what's up with It Was Written Project and how I'm gonna bring this to you. But I think a little chit chat car series might be the way to go. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm in my head, and I'm, you know, this little situation about like childhood things like coming up now as an adult, that is so heavy for me. So I'm always in my head like, it's a lot. And honestly, last week I was going so much, and I did that intentionally because I didn't want to think. And then Saturday is the day that I had I had like free time, and I had the brunch with my girlfriends, and like we just started like talking, and like it just all like came out, and I'm just like, just go back to work. Just start working again, because you're gonna have a little miniature breakdown. If you like, you need to just release this. You need to let this go. This actually, I'm meditating on the scripture. I can't tell you right now because I'm on my phone, but I'll put it in the description that this week is my meditative scripture. I believe it's Mark 11:30, and I don't know it off the top of my head. But really just about, you know, giving all your burdens to God, so you'll have peace and you'll have real rest. Yeah, because baby girl is carrying a load. But I'm just rambling now. Once I have the conversation, and once you know, I just see what happens with that, and maybe I'll get an okay to kind of like share some of it, because once again, you know, situations that don't just involve me, I get kind of like, you know, about sharing it. So we'll see, but hopefully I can. And you know, maybe I'll even like, it was suggested that I should like go to therapy, and I'm not against that. I'm not against that at all. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notifications, share this video if you care to. I'm gonna go ahead and get my workout in. I'll see you guys later.